and welcome back. So, I don't know, I was just thinking. So, yeah, I still got the same thing on. I didn't fall asleep with this, okay? So, it is what it is. But, I don't know, I was feeling like something about like a web, right? Last night, I woke up in the middle of the night with like some pain in my side. It felt I don't know, it felt like a kidney or something, you know what I'm saying? It felt somebody had been like doing something like, I don't know. It just felt like my ovary or something was like being ripped the fuck out. Okay. um, and it was a lot of pain. I took like some extra strength, quick release Tylenol or whatever, and it still didn't change anything. Right. So I tried a couple other things or whatever. Okay. I didn't know if it was like a kidney stone or whatever hell it was. But anyways, um, I don't know. I kind of felt like also could this been like some type of twin energy, because lately I noticed that because somebody slick as hell tried to do something about like disconnecting me from whatever, um it's almost like being on wavelengths, right? Being in energy with the gods, okay, and then being forcibly brought down lower and lower and lower into an animal that people can be watching or something like this, or surveilling. It's like somebody doesn't want me to have that freedom to be in my reign. It's almost like somebody trying to lock something down forever. It's probably like the past 7 months or 6 months or some odd months. It's like somebody, it's like, let's just admit that that there might be some type of android fucking something going on here, and people have access to people's brains and they can delay certain things or delay certain receptors or something. I just like to get right to the chase, you know what I'm saying? And that we don't have as much control as we thought we did over our livelihood. Again, that is some of us. They may not have spent the time, money, and all these preparations on every single person, but there's some of us that they needed to lock down in some type of manipulative energy. All right, where things may be going on in the 5D or another realm that you're not aware of. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like a shameful energy that I'm picking up too. It's almost like shit that you wouldn't do. It's like if you a female and you just ain't gonna be nobody's, you've worked hard throughout your life to keep your legs closed or be very receptive about who you let into your energy field, so that you don't end up being a baby mama. You know what I'm saying? That you don't end just like a baby mama or something like this and battling with other bitches. You know, it's like it's ending up in a situation where you would never be sitting there in a relationship fighting over no fucking man like me. You would never sit there and be, sleeping with somebody knowing that, married to somebody and sleeping with them knowing that they sleeping with somebody else, or being with them knowing for sure that they're sleeping with somebody else. It's almost like it's some kind of embarrassment ritual or something like this that's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like where it's reserved. There's one woman that is blocked out from what everybody else is doing, but these hoes might be fighting over somebody. You fighting for something, but it's like your livelihood. Fuck anybody else. You know what I'm saying? I'm fighting for my livelihood. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let the motherfucker know who I am, and that my reign is supreme and that motherfucker strong. So it's like with or without a motherfucker. Like that's just again what my destiny is supposed to be. You see what I'm saying? I feel like, also we're dealing with a lot of energies where there's talking about clone energy or this trap energy or whatever, okay? Where some of these people are not even you, or they're duplicate energies of you to run your name or run your image or run your reign or something into the ground, okay? Or a doppelganger energy or some shit like this, okay? It's almost like, you know what I'm saying, this person, and then this person may do certain things that you don't do, like drink or, do drugs or some shit like this. And I don't know. I just feel like, what is this? Because it kind of made me think about it today. And all the way when I was dropping off the kids, I'm thinking like, why do, like, if don't nobody know what it feel like every day to wake up and feel like you have to rip a web or something off of your body? It's like a cocoon, like somebody trying to seal something, seal the deal, or seal you into some foolishness or some shit like this. Something that I just ain't got no time for. It's almost like from the past 2 years, like I never noticed any of this before, like being so-called woke to a certain degree. But I feel like for the past 2 years, it's like the first year When I woke up, you know, I felt good. And I felt like even if there was like a layer of this web or this cocoon energy or whatever that's trying to consume and take over me, also probably even suck from my energy, you know, it felt like, you know, it was just like a little bit of, you know, you just wake up in the morning, you just dust it off and just, you know, like this. But it's like, you know, now, for the past couple months, it's been feeling like I gotta take this thick web of something off of me. You know what I'm saying? Every morning that I wake up, it's almost like it went from even being this thick web that you kind of rip out like mesh or something like this, to also being like chains. It's like somebody slowly trying to put chains on you, trying to put different energies or demons on you in your sleep or in the sleep realm. You know, it's almost like put bodies, like imaginary fucking bodies on you. It's like contaminating your image or your essence or something like this. It's almost like even, you know, dealing with this twin flame shit and then just pulling away from it, just like low key. You know what I'm saying? Like, even in that energy, you know what I'm saying? When I go at motherfuckers, when I go at females, it really don't even have nothing to do with the dude. You know what I'm saying? It don't have nothing to do with the twin flame. Because like I said, if he ain't in my bed and paying my motherfucking bills every day, then it don't matter to me what they doing. You know what I'm saying? I looked at it as something happening on some type of telepathic level or some shit like this. And then one day you was going to meet with this person and then y'all was going to be together, and whatever the fuck they doing over here right now, you ain't got nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying? But I can pick up on energies of people that's connected to me, whether this is through DNA or this is some type of energetic release or some shit like that. But at the end of the day, somebody like me, you know what I'm saying, even that feel funny. But I feel like a lot of this, what I was going through, was me fighting for my life or my livelihood, right? Because it's almost like me being someone who, even if I did have some witchy blood or some shit like this or whatever this is, you know what I'm saying? Whatever we talking about, these hybrid or bred, whatever, you know, it's like not knowing that you are, or, you know, not knowing how to operate on that level or something like this. And people was having fun with training these other individuals in whatever this is that they're doing or whoever the fuck they are, to make you feel like, because you already are who you are, to make you feel like you not who the fuck you are. It's almost like taking my energy, and I could see you dispersing my fucking energy and my traits and my memories and my thoughts and shit to these bitches. You know what I'm saying? So I guess that's supposed to make me feel like I'm not good enough. Now, the fact that it's not even a fact. It's the fact that you doing that. I know that's what the fuck you was doing. And it's the fact that I know can't nobody replace me. But again, I don't want to be in a situation, or nobody else to be in no situation, where your life or your livelihood or your destiny is not in your fucking hands. And when somebody think that they want to embarrass you or taunt you or do something like this to leave you out, that they can block you out of your own house. Like I said, this is like, well, if we break it down to like even biblical, if we talking about the house of Israel or the house of this, or you talking about the house of dragons or house of thrones or whatever the fuck it is, it's still, you know, a matter of somebody trying to, like, you being the head of your house and somebody blocking you out, so you don't know what the fuck is going on around you. You know what I'm saying? And that creates loopholes. It creates unnecessary attachments, unwanted attachments. It creates all type of shit. And I feel like it's just a motherfucker see somebody coming in and say, oh, this person got it all together, we ain't gonna catch this person slipping up. Oh, all we can say about this person is this, that, or that. So it's like somebody want to create their own reality about who the fuck you are. So again, it ain't really that much about these masculine energies. It's not about like fighting over some dude or something like this. You know what I'm saying? For me, it's been about these attacks that I know simultaneously that these females have been causing in my life, because they know that I'm not aware or that I'm disconnected. Maybe they didn't like my vibe when I feel like everybody had them looking at a certain energy as that queen bee energy. And I feel like these people didn't like that. And so now they like the fact that somebody has blocked someone out. This could be a bitch that, it might be a nigga that's not even on the planet no more, or he may not be here with us no more, or he may be disconnected and his female is running things now, and you think that you got the right. That shit drive me crazy. It make me want to find a motherfucker. It's like these people know where you live. They know shit about you, but through and do shit like this to you. Rather we talking some other old type of shit or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? But bitch, what's your address? See, because people think that, you know, just cause, and I don't like that shit. Somebody saying like, oh, cause you ain't about that shit, whatever. No, bitch, you know where I am. It's almost like Betty Wright said, it's cause you know me and I don't know you. See, I feel like the way that this is set up is a motherfucker do know me. These niggas that, again, possibly have something to do with my energy, they know me. So it ain't even no question about what the fuck we talking about. I ain't seen a bitch yet that I feel could check me. It's just that. So I feel like this is like something like a vendetta with these masculine energies that may see me as a, or may have seen me as a challenge, or maybe seeing me as a threat to them, allowing for this. It's like you not even fighting for yourself. You got to act like you might cool with me and be in my face while you got other bitches you training up to figure out how to take me down. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't even got all full access to who the fuck I am, what kind of gifts and qualities and shit like this I can use to fight back or whatever this is. So I don't know. I feel like everybody ain't the same. And I think I was just telling my daughter something like that, about going into school, you know what I'm saying, and owning the place. Like, again, even if you don't feel that way just yet because you new to the area or whatever, you know what I'm saying, just go in there with like that front look on your face. Like, you don't got to be smiling in people's face. You know, if you see a girl, because I see like, you know, they at that age where the kids be play fighting and shit, pushing on each other in the you know, in front of the school before school start, they play fighting, play smacking and shit like that. I said the best thing to do, you know what I'm saying, if you feel like somebody, you like, oh, hold on, bitch, because you know what I'm saying, the best thing to do is to just check a motherfucker right away. Like, that's not how, I don't play like that. You know, you can see them playing with them other people like that, but don't let nobody fucking play in your face. If somebody in your face playing in your face, handle that shit quick. And I feel like that's what these people know about me. Whatever they doing, whatever my energy, my image, or whatever behind the scenes, or whatever the fuck they trying to do, you best had to hide it from me. You best had to. That's just the only way that I can put it. You best had to hide it from me. Because again, I feel like even in my setting here, regardless of what kind of energy people are trying to manipulate or make someone think, or what higher standards or whatever the fuck these people dealing with, regardless of the fact, what I see in my life is still the same way it was a couple years ago. This person that is in this house, that is so-called the man of the house, go to work and come home every fucking day. I ain't never had nobody come and spending the night, no shit. And I be like, where was you at last night? It ain't never been no shit like that. You know, it's like, you know, I just don't think that nobody, you know, I feel like people be like, bitch, but you don't even pay no bills. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, but it's like, nah, motherfucker, it don't matter what I'm doing in my house, motherfucker, I am going to run my shit. Now, if you got some shit going on in the ether, you got some shit going on in the sleep realm, you got some shit going on in the 5D, you got some shit going on something else, you got a clone of my motherfucking man or some shit like that, that ain't, you know what I'm saying? But what the fuck going on around here is what the fuck I'm talking about, okay? So, I don't know. I don't play, and I hear everybody plays the fool. No, but you had to construct a whole alternative reality for me to be able to play the fool and then lock me out that motherfucker when you seen that I ain't nobody to play with and I don't want nobody playing in my motherfucking face. So, it's that. It's just that. Another thing I would say is that, again, being at a certain a certain time in my life, I feel like, you know, people are trying to get people locked into some type of fucking commitments or something like this, other than whatever you got going on here on the surface level. And since these people are active on another level, it's like they have an upper hand or something over someone. It's almost like having to clear the air. It's like having to cut your energy. Now, last year, it was just me realizing that certain people was in my energy, and the masculine was kind of trying to, you know what I'm saying, trail these niggas around in my energy for some reason. It's like, I don't know. I'm even just like looking at the energy of a masculine right now, and it just seems very distorted. And I'm just like, oh, yeah, something got your ass. I don't even know. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know, you know, maybe I could save you or something like this, but I don't even know. It's like somebody is different. They different. They different. They're different. Something has been altered. Something has been changed. Because I ain't never one of them bitches gonna be falling out on no damn ground about no nigga talking about he going in another direction or he want to deal with somebody else or something like that. It just ain't my fucking energy. It just ain't in me. It ain't in me. I don't give a fuck if you paying everything, motherfucker. It ain't in me. It just ain't in me. It just ain't. So, I don't know. I'm just different. I don't like a lot of movement. I don't like, you know what I'm saying, people doing a lot of stuff in my house. I don't let a lot of people in my motherfucking house. None of that. I'm very reserved, you know what I'm saying? If somebody got something for me to do and I feel like it's something that I want to do that's going to create a change in the world, I'll do it. If we ain't talking about no business, we ain't talking about doing nothing, then, you know, it's whatever. And I feel like this is also this energy of me doing, I do what I do online because I want to. Of course, I would like to have some type of growth or something off of what I do on my platform. But I feel like somebody purposely held me back from growth online for a reason. This could be because I am supposed to be doing something totally different. And they knew I was going to act like myself and act a damn fool on here. And so they just restricted that because they knew one day I needed to do something else. Or this could be something also to make me feel below some bitches or something like this, or some witches, in order for them to have a chance to climb above or on top of me, because ultimately this is a masculine that has a vendetta against me and they just wanted to bury me, put me in compromising positions, or again, because we have this energy of family and friends possibly being used, their vassals, whether they know it or not, to come against certain of us. So, you know, I just be wondering, you know what I'm saying? I sleep. I sleep. I have a sleep disorder and I sleep. And I like to sleep too. Okay. And so again, I feel like there's this hustle mentality, like motherfuckers supposed to be a robot or something. What if let me ask you something like this. Just like it didn't make no sense for them people talking about all them people that they brought over here from Africa on them damn ships when most of the people was dead or sick when they got here. It didn't make no sense. It don't make no sense. You hear what I'm saying? For me to keep working towards something, if I know somebody is messing with my algorithm online, what sense do it make for me to put 110% into my platform? This is something different. We're not talking about just no regular shit. We're talking about somebody literally, you know for a fact, holding you back online with online sales and shit. You are gonna slow down production. You're not gonna work 100. You know, that hustle mode shit is for a motherfucker that sees some type of payment or something coming into their fucking hand, and so they say, oh, so somebody, some type of growth, some type of fan base or something like this, and they say, oh, okay, yeah, that's what. Okay, well, let me keep on doing this and let me do this. Let me start. Let me give me an intro. Let me go ahead and get some shit put together. You know what I'm saying? But if there's no growth there, it's just like I said, it's of a service. Again, I feel like a service to source. You know what I'm saying? To do what I do, but at the same time, like, I know what's up. You know what I'm saying? So I don't come on here and just slump and just don't give you all I got. But I'm not going to put all that other shit into no production or nothing like this on doing nothing on my channel if I know somebody got my shit on lock. It don't make no sense. It would, any entrepreneur or business person would know that that shit don't make no sense. And I feel like people want me to be doing something, all operating all day, doing some shit like this. There's no growth. But I see that in the game, they done brought some new bitches in, and these women or these females are able to grow exponentially. Some of them have 2 platforms. It's like they like, oh, get another platform, whatever, whatever, whatever. So then again, it's something about taking away the essence energy of somebody else or blocking them so that nobody can tell that all these bitches is sourcing off of another female's energy. And it's some nigga that's allowing this. And I feel like, not that I'm the best in the world at what the fuck I do. I don't even know what you could call what I do. But I know that if you got these bitches looking at me and you got these bitches sucking off me, and if you got these bitches in my energy field, there's something about me. Because I'm not looking at them the same way that they're fucking looking at me. I could care less about whatever it is they're doing if it don't have nothing to do. The reason why I came for you is because you came for me. You understand what I'm saying? And this shit is new to me, because I like to face people face to face. Even when it comes to this twin flame shit and these other little things or whatever, I feel like these, with these energies that be pulling on my fucking energy, you know, wanting me to go here or think that, you know, go here or go in this direction or something like this, or like, you know, come to me energy or something like this. It's still like, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? That's what a motherfucker that want to end you or fucking put you in sex trafficking do. Motherfucker, come, you know what I'm saying? If you know where I live, knock on my motherfucking door. If you scared of my nigga, come to the door. It ain't nothing against the law about you coming to my door, knocking on my door saying, hey, I want to talk to you, or I got some information for you. So the shit don't make no sense to me. So again, I just talk about the ins and outs of it on another level. I think that people don't talk about, because I don't like no fake shit in the first place. I know a motherfucker know I ain't gonna be dealing with no fake shit anyway. It's real in Israel, and I don't deal with no fake shit. Okay. And I'm telling you right now, when it come to disrespect in my face, I don't give a fuck who paying the bills or whatever. It don't matter. It ain't gonna be happening with me. So that's them bitches fighting me over some shit. And they may have won it. They may have gotten a nigga or whatever they did. But at the end of the day, that was you fighting. I wasn't never battling you for a spot that's always gonna be mine. You do that. And I also feel like this is a masculine energy that just don't want to share somebody's energy with somebody. So they set up shit where those people can operate on some level. But wait a minute, how you know I didn't want to be myself? How you know I didn't want to put myself out there, you know what I'm saying, to do whatever the fuck it is that you trying to put these bitches in my steed to do? You know what I'm saying? It's almost like somebody that may have been in an elevated status and they're coming down and they want to spend that time with you. You know what I'm saying? But you was at the point where you about to go the fuck up. And they just like, nah, we can't have that. I already got these girls. She gonna do this. She gonna do that. She gonna do that. And you just gonna sit here and you just gonna continue to be in a low-key lifestyle. You know, it's something like this that I also picked up on. So again, this could be my story, your story, anybody's story. This could be universal. This could be an energy that people have picked up on over the past couple of years, past, present, or future. It's just, you know what I'm saying? This is my art, or this is my way to express myself, or something like this. Because I'm one of those people that's truly happy with myself. I'm proud of myself and the accomplishments and the things that I had to do on my own with no help, except for maybe guides nudging me in certain directions, not giving me the answers or anything. I have to figure it out on my own. I think people think that that's funny. It's like a group of people that be like, oh, she thinks she know everything. She know it all. She talk too much, or she do like this or whatever. And so, you know, they gain access to some type of something to try to block me from something. It could also have something to do with money. And we know that ain't nobody gonna sit back and shut the fuck up if you psychic or you have these abilities and you know somebody stealing or has taken or is withholding something from you, or trying to trap you or capture you into something, or put some type of contract out on your life or on your livelihood or your future plans. Anybody know that they're not gonna stand for no shit like that. It's like somebody want to make somebody look stupid. Like, yeah, you thought you knew everything, or yeah, when you was in and now you locked out and you don't know. But it's just like, you know, the fact that you feel like you have to do that just lets me know how weak you are. And the fact that you got to work with and operate a whole bunch of people, I know who you are. The fact that you got to use spell work and you got to go and try to do some sneaky shit behind the scenes and throw your stones and hide your hands, let me know that you ain't got shit on me. I don't give a fuck how much magic you doing, bitch. I'm still alive. And I'm not saying I got the greatest life, but I feel like this was time for an upgrade or some shit like this. You know what I'm saying? And you got bitches in the background like, yeah, 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 yeah. Just excited, bitch, you a loser. You know what I'm saying? You a loser if that's what you feel, okay? If I don't know you and I ain't did shit to you and I don't know where you live, but you know where I live, you know what I'm saying? That's some hoe ass shit. Just is. And you excited about that shit too. I'm talking about these bougie, I'm about to say bootsy. These bougie bitches that think they untouchable. Because they do a lot of shit behind the scenes. In a collective energy. But you biting the hand that feeds you. And they know it's like, you know, I can see you. It's like, It's like that. But anyways, I gotta get back in the house. I just feel like that. I feel like dudes too. That's what it is. My face looked too chubby. My daughter was just talking about her cheeks. She was like, "Oh, I don't like my cheeks. Why my cheeks so fluffy?" She got a little afro puff in today with her little French braids. And I think since she started school, she's been doing braids or whatever. And I don't know, she was just complaining about the shape of her face and her afro puff or something. But I told her, girl, please, even if you got a bad hair day, go on up in there and act like you don't, okay? So anyways, I feel like that's what it is, you know? I feel like, and a lot of these females are just like thirsty, or maybe they didn't like the fact that somebody got a 3D, you know, spouse or something like this. So again, somebody had to do some real sneaky shit. Like, I don't even think that half of the people know that they're registered or signed up for some of this stuff. Like these extra marital energies or these spouses. These women are just attaching themselves to men in certain lineages and certain relationships so that they can get some type of finance or some kind of access to something or something, someone. Very much oddities. Ooh, I need some lotion on my hands. Very much some oddities or something like that. Very much the whole thing of like the circus, or like, again, human zoos. And a lot of this, I feel like, with this energy coming from the political or these upper energies, they must fear you or something. They must fear you or something. They know who you are. Because a lot of people would think, you know, I remember when I used to be going through stuff, and I'll talk about it with my family members, and I'm like, y'all either work for somebody, or you're programmed by somebody, or something, because you know, it's like, I'm sorry that you guys don't think that your purpose in this world is so important right now that somebody could want to do something like that to you. Like higher ups, people that got millions of dollars or got some high positions. I'm sorry that you don't think they may not know who you are, but I know that they know who I am. So, you know, I think a lot of times people think, why would these people be stalking or interested in you? But then that already shows you right there, family, friend, spouse, or otherwise, that they already feel some kind of way about you, feeling some kind of way about yourself. I'm telling you, God don't like ugly, so they hid it in the 5D. I feel like they let me have a piece of it and then took it away from me. But also because there's some workings that's going on. It can't be for my benefit, because if you own my team, there's no reason why I should be feeling left out or out of the box or anything at any given moment. You see what I'm saying? For it to work. That means you set something up for failure, or you're just testing me, or you're just trying to see how I'm going to operate. It means that a real team is not going to disrupt the flow and drag you out of it. And if they had to drag you out of it, is because, and you know that you were not indecent, okay? Then that means that they did that because you were somebody that somebody started to look at, and the motherfucker said, nope, we got to slip this one out, to water this down. We got to share this energy with other bitches. You know what I'm saying? Because it looked like this one right here could, yeah. I be thinking that that's the one I am, even though people want to look at me and think laziness or something like this. Like I'm not operating on another motherfucking level over here. Even if you see me laying on my couch, you nosy motherfuckers. It's just like someone out here, but they're like in the upper echelon dealing with another type of energy. And people may think when they up there that they the only ones up there, or they know you ain't up there because they up there, but what we talking about? There could be different levels. So again, I know I ain't done nobody dirty, unless this is the world that we live in, that you only can excel if you doing dirty shit. last night what was heavy on me is that I got up like I was about to go do something. I felt like somebody was saying, remember what I showed you, but I'm like, I'm hearing when you kiss me, I like the way you kiss me when we're playing the kissing game. But I just remember saying somebody is lame. Like, it's like somebody trying to get your attention and then shutting you down as soon as they get your attention to hurt your feelings or make you think, oh, I didn't want to be here. Oh, my fault. I got somewhere else to be. It's like, and we're talking about on an energetic level. Like, what are you doing? And I just feel like I just think that whoever this is, they know they're not going to be able to trip me up on the 3D or just on this dimension here in this type of shit right here. You know what I'm saying? So they're just operating on another level here. And it does feel uncomfortable. It does. It's like almost for some deadlines or something to be laid out or rolled out. But I'm thinking like, whose deadlines? Like, what are you doing? Like, whatever you're doing is like, it's like taking a if there was a kingdom and they take a peasant and then put a gown on them or something like this, right, and put them in a certain position or something like this. And I feel like somebody wanted me to think this at one point in time. Yeah, I feel like somebody wanted me to think this, to second guess or doubt what I'm talking about. Like they were letting me be queen for a day or something like that, and then after the golden crown or the magical crown is off, you know, you're going back to your peasantry. But I don't think so. I think that's something that somebody wanted somebody to think. Somebody is scrambling last minute to put people in little cookie cutter or put them in little positions or something that's not that powerful. And I feel like it cannot let me have, they feel as though they can't let me have my full whatever it is right now because they know. See, how people like to deal with them people that be like all nice and like this and everything like this. And then when they get in that position, she turned out to be a bitch. I'd rather you know me inside and out before I go there. So you can know. So you can look at my face or you know after a certain conversation where this is gonna go. I'd rather defy the odds and still be what you said I wasn't gonna be by being just me. And at some point in time, it is about just you. You have to look at it, I feel like that these other people don't even matter. And I feel like a masculine was trying to tell me that in the beginning, to not get distracted by that. But it's like when you are an empath on this level, you can't help to know where who is throwing something at you. It hurt when they threw it. It's affecting something in my life. I have to say something or do something about whatever this is. If there's people over me, managers or supervisors of shit like this, why are you not saying something when I'm telling you I know what the fuck is going on? What are you trying to do? Why are you allowing these people? So then you think when I get to the top, you think I'm not going to have to tweak some shit? I don't know. I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out my life in the current. So, or you tried. So, just makes me wonder. Guys, too. Cause I feel like at one point in time when I was having those visions and stuff like this, it's almost like a masculine energy. You know, I don't know if I'm even seeing like a difference between Lucifer and Michael. And I feel like, you know, like that little battle or war that they had, you know, and you know what I'm saying? It's almost like them. I think Michael came to find like the most important person to him, which was Chloe, to play mind games and get her all out of whack and everything and put little shit in her ear or whatever. But she could still feel something. So But then we got Amenadale, which is a good guy on the show. Well, I don't know. I resonate a lot with Amenadale's energy, but I also know that it's a certain masculine energy that resonates with his energy. And he could be a little tricky. But we all know what it was and how it's written. We all know what it is and how it was written and who were supposed to be those three that were supposed to be doing these particular things. And I am not going to be one of those three. It is written. I wrote it when I was walking with God. I feel like it's somebody else's turn. I was reading something in that text where it says somebody was going to go on and have children with many nations. I feel like that already did that part. And there was it was like a heaviness possibly or a lockdown energy on me, protected but locked down for a long time. Now, if somebody was doing something, because I feel like there's also, when we talk about this galactic energy and this other energy, I feel like somebody had been doing something here to harm, like they did with Hebrew babies, possibly even the kings. It's like, I was just thinking about that last night and letting the girls go by, but then knowing that this is going to piss off an emperor or a king with a certain feminine energy if she's only bringing him girls. But again, I feel like there's something about, again, with this galactic wars, that somebody was killing all the boys. So this would make this person look displeased. Or even these women were bringing the boys as if they're their boys, you know, to gain some type of privilege or something in the eyes of some type of energies. It's like, it sucks when it's that Mother Earth, Gaia, or Asterith energy, or something, that beginning energy, that feminine energy that everybody likes to mow down, or they act like they care about global warming, or they act like they care about, you know, plastic being put in the waters or something like this, okay? Or also, you know, other unvetted or unregistered energies coming into pools and things like this. It's almost like somebody ruining something at its prime. It's like you spend $1 million on a swimming pool for your backyard, all this marble and shit like this, you know, is laid in whatever, gold and shit like this. And then you know, you allow for somebody to come in and do something to violate or to ruin it or something like that. And it's just like, dude, if you wasn't going to use it, then you could have just left it for the next people that's going to buy the house, or you could have left it for somebody else that was going to use it or whatever. Why would you have to damage it? You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's what people are trying to do on some sneak tip. Poison, toxin, cause dis-ease or something. Like, who on this earth think you got the audacity, and who do you think the fuck you are to even try to project that energy towards somebody's way? It's almost like that energy of bringing order to the courts. And also, we could be tethered energies, where we're tethered here. This could be me and this masculine together as a powerful couple, or would be looked at it like that in our community or whatever. And people also low-key probably been hating or whatever. And you know, people are now using our energy to conduct something on a higher level instead of me and this person. Or this person could have split and, you know what I'm saying, energetically, and be doing some shit with other motherfuckers and leaving me here, but also keeping me trapped by the ankle or something like this, or financially and all these other things, so that, you know what I'm saying, they can still use my energy as a conduit or a battery pack or some shit like this. And you want to floss in the world like you got that with these females that can't give that to you. And that's why God ain't letting somebody have it. Somebody is saying right now that they rhythm don't got no rhyme. You say I'm love. He said, you say I'm wrong for loving you the way I do. But how can it be wrong when it feels so good to you? And he's also saying, tell me it's me you want. So there's that energy too on the low key. Like, I'm going to keep doing some shit right here until you tell me it's me. But I feel like, who is this person? Who is this energy that don't know that other motherfuckers be trying to be in the energy field? And I ain't saying yes to no fucking body until we got a complete direct signal to who the fuck I'm dealing with. You could try that with these other motherfuckers, but I'm not. That my level is like, what are you doing? What are you doing? And if it was clear at one point in time, what the fuck is wrong with you or this, that it can't be clear again. Until then, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. I'm not about to be running my mouth about some shit when, again, I am not all the way tapped into it. So what are you doing? It's your fault. It's almost like, again, Adam. I almost see here like King Triton saying, I know that you've been keeping something from me about Ariel and love. But it's giving me also like, yeah. It's like, I'll be feeling like people just got to be like, man, and somebody don't want to deal with me, that's your loss. But you can't have the loss and keep me. You know what I'm saying? You can't, you know what I'm saying? You can't, like, what are you doing? Like, what? Did you just buy my energy? Like, what the fuck are you doing? Without me knowing? Like, what are you doing? But then you had to go ahead and try to drop me down from who I am to who the fuck you want me to be in order to do that. All right, y'all. I'm looking bad. I got to go get dressed. I'll see you guys later. Take care. Bye.